Hi all, welcome back. Today I am going to share the recipe to make Saudi style chicken mandi biryani, which is extremely flavorful and very delicious. So let's start making. First I am going to make the spice powder for the mandi biryani. Here I am taking 3 tablespoons of coriander seed, adding half of nutmeg. Also adding few strands of javitri. If you do not have jaifal and javitri, nutmeg and mace, you can skip it. Your mandi is going to taste delicious either way. Adding 4 pods of cardamom, 3 cinnamon sticks, 2 cloves and 1 teaspoon of black peppercorn, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds. Now roast this nicely on low flame until they are fragrant and then grind it into a smooth powder. Now in a pan I am going to heat 3 tablespoons of ghee. I would suggest you to make mandi in ghee or butter. This definitely adds a lot of flavor. Also adding 2 tablespoons of oil. Now once the oil is nicely heated, going to add few spices like 1 bay leaf, 1 cinnamon stick, 1 spoon of coriander seed. Also adding 2 large size onion which I have cubed. Now you have to fry until the onion becomes transparent. No need to change the color of onion. Adding 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste. This is freshly grounded ginger garlic paste. Now once they are nicely fried, going to add in the chicken. Here I have already marinated the chicken with salt and a little bit of turmeric just for a nice flavor. This is optional. Now fry the chicken very nicely until it changes its color. After a couple of minutes, you are going to add the mandi mix, the spice mix that we had prepared earlier. Now fry the chicken very nicely with the mandi spice mix. You can see after a couple of minutes the chicken is so nicely fried with the spice mix. Into this I am going to add 4 tomato and 3 green chilies which I am going to puree in a mixer jar. Going to add this. Now give it a good stir and cook it nicely with the chicken. I am going to cover and let it cook for 10 minutes. Occasionally stirring it, also adding half teaspoon of salt. I have covered and cooked the chicken for 10 minutes on low flame and you can see the chicken started to cook very nicely. At this point the chicken is nicely cooked. It has turned to become very soft from inside. Now I am going to take it out and keep it aside in a different pan. The chicken is cooked very nicely with the spice mix and tomato puree. I am going to keep it aside in a pan. There is some masala remaining inside this pan. Now in this we are going to cook the rice further. For chicken we are going to keep it in a different pan which is non-stick preferably. As you can see the chicken is soft. It is nicely cooked from inside out. We just need to make it a little bit of crisp. As for now I am going to cover and keep it aside. In the remaining masala in the pan I am going to add 3 cups of water. I have already washed and soaked 2.5 cups of basmati rice. Now when the water is nicely boiling, I am going to add 1 zest of lemon. Zest of 1 lemon. Add this, don't skip this, it will give a beautiful flavor to the rice. I am going to add this and bring a boil to the water, adding a little bit of salt because it was required in this. Now when the water is nicely boiled, I am going to add in the basmati rice. Stir it, cover and cook on high flame until the water is nicely boiling. After a couple of minutes, I am going to check for the rice and the rice is nicely cooked. You can see bubbles are coming out of the rice. At this point, I am going to give it a stir. Turn the flame on low flame and cover and cook it for 10 minutes on low flame. After 10 minutes, you will see that the rice is nicely perfectly cooked. Now on high flame, I am going to keep the pan with the chicken. Non-stick pan preferably. Into this I am adding handful of raisins and handful of chopped cashew nuts. Adding 1 stick of butter. Now this will give a nice crisp texture to the chicken. Fry the chicken on both the sides nicely along with butter and dry fruits. You can see the chicken has turned out to be so crisp. Now the chicken is also ready. To serve the biryani, in a serving tray I am going to layer the rice. On top of it, add in the chicken, and also let's add in the fried raisins and cashew nuts. Serve mandi biryani hot. Usually as an accompaniment with mandi biryani, I like to serve tomato and onion salad. Now this salad is very easy to prepare. You just need to roast the tomatoes until the skin starts to come out on flame. The skin will come out very easily. Remove the skin. I am using 2 tomatoes and I have sliced it nicely. After removing the skin, along with tomatoes, I am going to add 1 small sized onion chopped, handful of coriander leaves and 1 green chili chopped. Now add this into a bowl. Add half spoon of salt. Mix everything nicely. You may also use your hand to gently crush the tomatoes and onion. Serve this salad along with mandi biryani. It will be a treat for your family. I am sure everyone in your family would love it. Thank you for watching this video. Do subscribe, share, like and comment. Bye guys.